thing about this trail is there's no motorcycles, thus no big ruts and whatnot to go through, big mud pits. But it's also a horse equestrian, maybe that's the right term, I don't know, trail. And so there is horse poo-poo everywhere. Yeah, I said poo-poo. Yeah, so I got my dog Penny here, and we're just out strolling, enjoying nature. As far as the route I chose, I believe it was I don't know, 4 to 6 or 7, I forget. I looked at a bunch of different trails on the AllTrails app, and I'm not sponsored by AllTrails, but I really do like the AllTrails Pro, and it for a everyday, you know, dad that's just out hiking, wants to take his kids on a cool trail, or his dog, or just yourself. It's a pretty nice setup, really easy to use, user friendly. Anyhow, but I looked at a bunch of different trails this morning, and I picked one. I forget how many miles this one was, but looking at the time and shooting some video, letting my dog play in the water, and just stopping because it's really hot. I don't want to overexert my dog. I think we're gonna have to make a modification. So the nice thing is the AllTrails app lets you kind of modify and change your route. But anyways, it's not a tech video, but as far as being determined to hit your route or finish, I think when you're out in the woods solo, it's always good and okay to turn around and go back, and not exert yourself, especially when the conditions are not ideal, like it's really hot or it's really cold, you didn't bring enough water, your pack is too heavy, you don't have food, or whatever, you know. So it's okay to just make changes. I know some of you guys are driven. If you're hiking, you're probably a driven kind of person and you're motivated, but it's okay to turn around and cut your hike a little bit shorter than you wanted it to. You're still out in nature, and you're probably loving every second of it like me. But as far as, let's talk a little bit about technology. So I have, hold on pups, let's wait. Oh, let's get in the shade. Yeah, good idea. Thanks, doggy. Okay, sit tight. So you guys can see the Garmin Inreach. I think this is the, what do they call it? Explorer Plus or something like that. And then I've also got the Suunto 9 baro, meaning barometer, in titanium. So the Suunto 9 baro titanium. And I've got the AllTrails app on my iPhone 13 mini. But as far as having some redundancies and backups for your backups, I think is smart. If you just rely solely on your cell phone, you're likely going to run out of battery. So carrying a small battery backup in your pack is probably a good idea. The watch is something I wear always. So I play soccer, I mountain bike, cycle, walk, run, hike, all the things. So I'm always got that, keeping track of my steps and my sleep, and tells me the if there's a storm warning coming, which is really nice. One thing I really like is the sunrise setting and the sunset setting. So you're on a hike, maybe you're prepared, maybe you're not. I have my watch set up for 1 hour before sunset to alarm me, hey, sunset is in 1 hour. And that way I can assess if I'm camping, I better get everything set up because it's going to be dark. Or if I'm on a hike, I can determine, do I need to create a shortcut? Do I need to turn around? Do I need to speed up my pace? All those things. So anyways, having that on my watch is pretty handy. I really like that. But this is the newest addition to the hiking stuff. And since I do a lot of alone hiking, well, with my dog, sometimes I end up at a place where there's no cell service and I've got people worried about me. Or if I just get in a jam and fall down a cliff, break my leg, it's got the 911 SOS feature where it'll send helicopters to me. I always tell my kids, hey, I got the helicopter signal. But anyways, it's not a tech review, but I just wanted to cover that. I thought it was important to mention that. But I would say, is this overkill? Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't have bought this bigger one. I probably would have got the new Inreach Mini 2, which I hear a lot of good things about. I think that's all you really need, because you'll probably end up using it a lot less than you think you will, but having the peace of mind is the answer. So anyhow, just thought that was important to share. But I encourage you guys to test out your systems though. So walk 2, 3, 4 miles and then shut everything down and learn how to use the breadcrumb features to find your way back. So boom, you get to your destination or halfway there, stop the tracking and use it as a compass, and it'll navigate you back to your car or the trailhead or wherever you're trying to get to. So I definitely encourage you guys to practice that, because the last thing you want to do is when you actually need it and the sun's going down, your flashlight's dead, your cell phone's dead, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate back when there's several trails that are crossing. And that's the biggest thing, is trails that are crossing. It's like, man, did I turn left here or did I turn right there? Man, I don't know. You'd probably be saying a lot of different words in the middle of the night when you're standing there at a trail and it's dark and you can't see and you're trying to figure out how to use your navigation. But anyhow, test your systems. I think you'll be glad that you did, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks, guys. Lunch was fantastic. Some Mountain House had, I believe it was like a chili mac with beef, spicy red sauce. Pretty good. I think that's my favorite part. I've said it in almost every video, but I think that's why I like going outside in the woods and working hard and then enjoying the hot coffee or the hot food on the trail. It tastes so good. And if I was sitting in my own living room or dining room, really, I would say this is not really that good. But out in the woods, hot food, man, does something for you. But I'm feeling amazing. Nice to have a good 30-minute break. Had to adjust our schedule, our route, so we can head back. We're about 3 miles in. Thus, we got to kind of loop. So we're probably 3.2, 3.4 miles back, something like that. And we are doing well. Penny was getting a pretty good workout. I think at one point she was kind of wheezing almost, like she was really hot. So we definitely slowed down, made sure she drank a lot of water. And she's also had 2 water stops in the like streams and creeks and things. But that one video I probably already put on here, or you'll see in a minute, is her playing in a natural spring. I thought that was cool, seeing water come bubbling up out of the ground. I don't know about you, but that's rare for me to see in the Pacific Northwest, just a natural spring out there. I thought it was pretty cool. But beautiful terrain, feeling really good. I'm going to a Pussifer concert tonight in Portland. So Portland, here we come. So we're jamming back towards the car so I can head home and shower and clean up and get ready to rock on to Pussifer. So how about a shout out to all the Pussifer fans? And yeah, we're having fun. Thanks for tuning in. Just got to the peak of this little top here, and there's like some benches. Maybe you saw those, maybe not. But I don't know what this is. Oh, I think this is like help me get on the horse because I'm short. You wanna get up there? Come on, up here. Jump. Good girl. Yeah, mountain dog, Penny. Pretending she's a horse. What? Penny, look. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Anyways, here we go. So we are Wattle Loop Summit, and it says we're elevation. You guys aren't even gonna believe this. If you live in Colorado, I'm sorry, it's embarrassing, but this is what we got here. 400 feet. That was weird. Weird, man. 400 feet. Anyways, life is good. God is good. Thanks for tuning in.